In the last video, we went over part 1 of 10 simple but transformational ways to stay motivated. In today's episode, we're coming back with part 2, the final 5 ways to stay motivated for the long haul. Motivation is key. Let's get to it. What's good, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of The Setup, Building Success from the Ground Up. I am your host, Jason Bardou, and today we're coming back with the final 5 ways to stay motivated for the long haul. Now, in the previous episode, we went over the first 5 ways, which was having a vision, setting yourself a healthy goal, watching your competition, keeping aspirational figures, and working out. So let's continue the list today. Number 6, positive affirmations. Now, if you're a big fan of psychology, you may be aware of the positive psychology rise in the last 20 years. Ancient practices have been proved right by modern research, showing benefits and effectiveness on your mental and emotional health, as well as your workplaces and wider communities. Now, when you think and speak positive ideas into your life and those around you, it has dramatic short-term and long-term effect, not to mention the motivation that stems from it as well. The reason for this is your brain is wired to process information in a particular way. First, attempting to understand the information, before tending to believe it, before tending to doubt it. Those who understand this concept have essentially hacked into their brains like a computer to reprogram it. Welcome to the Matrix. When you see those goofballs with their vision boards and their mantras speaking to themselves every second of the day saying, today's gonna be a great day, watch out for them. They're about to change the world. Number 7, find something new to learn. Why does Hollywood bring out the same old new movie every year? Why are we always eager to check out the new food spot that just opened up in town? Why were we up on Nicki Minaj, but now we're up on Cardi B? Novelty is attractive. When we see something we've never seen before, something unprecedented, it sparks our curiosity and our imagination. Not only is this important for motivation, but also for your survival. If history has shown us anything, is that evolution demands to be kept in demand, you must evolve or die. Feed your mind a new piece of information and stay on your toes. Number 8, environmental aesthetics. Our mind connects certain ideas and emotions to what we've seen and experienced. Now, studies have shown that colors elicit certain feelings from us. Red is for caution. Green shows health and vitality. Blue is calming. Now, the same thing applies to your workplace and your motivation. Now, you can't expect to be motivated in a place that looks depressing, has no life in it. My friend, you're working in a dungeon. Now, maybe your environment has negative feelings associated with it. Reinvent your environment and recreate a surrounding that is inspiring, aesthetically, and pleasing to what it is you're wanting to do. Now, this also relates to who you hang around. A friend of mine told me that growing up, anytime she told her parents that she was looking to step out of her comfort zone, start to go to school, start a new job or a new career, her parents would always shut her down and tell her she was going to fail at that. Now, remember what we said before about positive affirmations. Imagine being told for 25 years that you're gonna fail at anything you do and expecting to succeed in what you're told you're gonna fail in. You're doomed before you even start. Now, on the flip side, I was speaking to one of my relatives recently, and he was telling me about a 50-year-old who still plays basketball competitively. Now, if you're unaware, one of the most desired paths to success in basketball is, by your late teens, you want to be scouted to American college, play 1 to 4 years in college basketball before being drafted into the NBA. If you haven't made the NBA or American college by around your early 20s, it may mean you're not good enough to make the NBA. So this old timer is still playing into his 50s, and he was saying that anytime he ever hears a 25-year-old say, I'm getting too old now, he immediately separates himself from that person's presence. Whether you want to call it false hope, in over his head, delusional, you cannot knock his understanding about the mental and emotional energy he keeps around himself. Number 9, create accountability. Remember in high school, when you had an assignment due the next day, and you hadn't even started it yet. The amount of fear and anxiety that came with that feeling was enough motivation to make you climb Mount Everest if you had to. Fear and anxiety has purpose in our lives. The key is to have them serve you and not you serve them. Create a healthy amount of fear and anxiety to keep you accountable. You can do this through getting a coach, a teacher, a close friend, a family member, whoever it is, someone that you do trust. Also, if you really are determined to keep yourself accountable, turn up the heat with your accountability. Add a penalty to your inability to meet your goal to keep you extra accountable. Put the ability to administer the penalty in the hands of someone else who isn't attached so you can't back out of it. This is one of the most tremendous ways to cause action in your life and one of the most entertaining for anyone else who's actually watching it. And the 10th and final way to stay motivated for the long haul is take a break. Nothing stays motivating forever. Detach yourself from your goal. If you are craving a food you haven't eaten in ages, and then start to binge on that exact same food, before you know it, it'll taste disgusting to you. Same with your partner perhaps. If you were to see them every single second of the day, before you know it, you would hate the sight of them. But spend some time apart, and those feelings will return. You have to understand, the connection between you and your goal is a relationship, and moderation is key. Now, there's a difference between taking a break after the first sign of an obstacle and laziness versus putting in solid amount of effort and having done everything you can do to move forward and deserving that break. Try the 10th and final way to stay motivated and take a break from your goal. So there you have it, part 2 of 10 simple but transformational ways to stay motivated. Share this with anyone you may know that may benefit from it, and subscribe to stay in contact and receive more motivational content for your daily living. Also, comment any motivational tricks that have worked for you in the past, and also comment what you'd like to see me speak about in future videos. Till next time, dreaming is key, take care.